But anyways, that's not even the point of the story. Amir is just one thing. The other thing is there's two other characters who I did know were in season 1, but I have no memory of like anything they did.
Cool. As is typical, it seems.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hello. Jump.
Big leaps.
Yeah. And so yeah, they're going to a bunch of characters get trapped in the tower. These two characters and Amir and Krista and Connie. It's like a pretty good group because it has Connie and Amir in it.
I was gonna say that's your squad.
Yeah.
From what I've heard.
I don't remember if Sasha was there. Sasha's also pretty awesome.
All I'm hearing are girl names, and I'm here for it.
And Connie is a guy, but
oh, never mind.
Ow.
Sure.
It is true as far as anime goes. Attack on Titan is very good at having really good female characters.
Cool.
Anime being notoriously not
great about that. Yeah.
No problem. No problems here.
Just, some teleporting sharks, it's fine. We made kind of an obstacle course again.
Sorry.
Excuse me. All good?
Nope, we're all good. We're all good.
But yeah, anyways, also in the group chat, we're all named after two separate characters. So I was Bernie, and I figured out pretty quick that half of me was Connie, and I was like, awesome, Connie was already my favorite.
Nice.
I'm really happy that I'm named Connie. And like, multiple times throughout season 1 and 2, I was like, I can't wait to find out who the other half of my character is. He starts with a B-E-R, that's all I know. And then at one point, while these characters are trapped in the tower, Reiner, who's kind of like this jock character, he's a big, strong boy, turns to the guy next to him that he always hangs out with them, and it's like, so Berthold, what do you think? And I'm like, oh, I'm named after him? And my friends go, yeah, did you not know that? And I'm like,
no.
I've spoken aloud how much I didn't know that. And I was like, okay, why did you name me after Berthold? Literally all he does is stand next to Reiner and sweat.
Oh no!
He sweats a lot.
That's not flattering.
His haircut is sort of like mine when I let my hair get long, but Connie has a buzz cut.
Oh.
And that's much better.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at what these people look like.
Yeah, don't tell me anything you read because there might be huge spoilers, such as characters dying, and you might in fact find out something very specific about Berthold that I'm about to get into.
Oh.
Massive spoilers.
Berthold.
Also, am I supposed to be shooting these guys down?
Not necessarily. There's a entrance around here.
Is there a dock? Okay.
It's a door, not a dock.
Okay.
So it'll be on the fortress itself.
Gotcha. But yeah, they're like, okay, well, you don't know much about Berthold yet. He hasn't had this moment in the spotlight yet. But like, you'll learn more about him as we go. And then like, a little after the tower sequence, they escape from the tower. They have like a cool moment of victory, and then they're standing on top of the wall.
Oh no.
And this is I will give Attack on Titan massive credit. This is one of the most shaken I have been by a plot twist ever. Do I have to redo the winds just to get around the island more?
It might be useful. I don't actually remember where the door is.
I feel like I've sailed around the whole thing.
Sail.
They are standing on top of the wall, and let's just do this.
Sure.
And there's kind of two conversations happening. Reiner and Berthold are like, hey,
Keep an
Aaron.
eye on the wall, by the way. Like, be looking at the fortress itself.
Gotcha. Aaron, come on, we want to come talk to you. And Mikasa, who's really cool, like, second main character, and Armin, who's like the third main character.
I know that name.
Are like,
there we go.
talking about like supplies and getting ready for the next attack. Like they're getting ready. Yeah, so like Mikasa and Armin are having this kind of important conversation about where they're going to be heading next. Do I knock or do I blow the house down?
It's a way of knocking.
Excuse me. All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Alright, cutscene time. I also just received a text.
Un texto. En français.
Oh shoot, my youth pastor is having a baby right now.
Oh, wow!
And by that I mean his wife is having a baby.
Ask him.
But you have the Master Sword.
Will shine in the darkness.
Casting back evil. None can keep you from rescuing your sister.
Shine.
Man, I can't wait to beat the game right now.
Save.
Okay. So yeah, they're on the wall, and Mikasa and Armin are like, okay, we gotta get these supplies ready, and Reiner's like, hey, Aaron, like, our village is pretty close by, me and Berthold's village. It would be really cool if we... Do I have to worry about the spotlights?
Nope, you have the Master Sword.
I have the
awesome,
power. Interesting. Oh, they don't even care.
I think if you get in the center on them, they will follow you.
Okay. Oh shoot, I've heard about this boy.
Classic
Dead Man's Folly?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Good to know, because, ow.
It gets faster as time goes on.
I bet. Breath of the Wild does not have Dead Man's Folly, and there were many projectile attacks that I attempted that with when I played the game proper.
I like to scoot back after I hit him.
Gotcha.
So it's
Give you more time.
Yeah. Not too far, otherwise it'll look around it. Yeah.
Oh, it got faster and I haven't even hit him yet.
He was very close.
Interesting.
And there's also a Phantom Ganon fight in Four Swords. It's not a difficult game. I had a lot of problems with it. Oh, that's not convenient.
Am I supposed to hit him right now? Because that's not happening.
Yeah, you are. So, the way he just sank into the sea was really funny. Auf Wiedersehen. A bientôt.
Booyah. Ah! Oh, he's got actual sword moves.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Slash for big boy.
I like how we both have our own music cue for when we hit it.
I like the spotlights. It's not distracting at all.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Dang it! Do it again.
Come on. What you doing? I want to hit you.
Damn it! You son of a gun. Okay, I thought it was...
I thought it was
Aha! I have defeated you for all time.
Cool.
Okay.
The end.
I'll let you go now.
Let me just pop that open for you guys.
Wait, the spotlight goes on the treasure chest.
Whoa!
Oh, okay. I was like,
Mini blends.
Tingle?
The real villain. Sorry, spoilers. So they're chatting. They're like, hey,
We're chatting, and Reiner's like, hey, me and Berthold are thinking about going back and trying to retake our village. Are you interested in that? And Aaron's like, not really. Like, we kind of got a thing we're doing here. And then Mikasa and Armin are doing their own conversation. So, like, the Reiner and Berthold Aaron conversation is practically background dialogue.
Oh, that seems important.
And Reiner's like, Reiner goes, alright, I'm gonna tell you something. And Berthold's like, are you sure we are gonna tell him? Every time Giraffe says, are we really doing this right here? He's referencing this moment.
Oh, okay.
Berthold goes, are you sure?
Yeah.
And Reiner's like, yeah, it'll be good. And as background dialogue, Reiner says, so yeah, I'm the Colossal Titan, and Berthold, or I'm the Armor Titan, and Berthold is the Colossal Titan.
What?
And
as background?
Pretty much. And Aaron is like, excuse
I?
And Reiner's like, we're gonna go take back our village. What do you think about that? And Aaron's like, how about this? I'm gonna kill you now.
Because you kind of dicked over humanity.
Yes, and you directly caused my mother's death as well as the death of thousands of others.
Yeah.
So what if I just murder you instead? And, Reiner's like, I hear what you're saying.
Oh, no.
No, this is bad. This is bad, what's happened. Reiner's like, how about no, let's fight. And they fight, and then they try and kidnap Aaron. And it doesn't really work. Actually, it does kind of work. And then they kidnap Aaron, and Aaron's like, hey, what's the deal? What happened?
Uh-huh.
And Reiner's like, we come from a village, and we, like, he's super vague about everything, and it's like, just
say it!
Tell me the answer!
Say it out loud!
And then Aaron escapes before he can really learn all that much.
Oh,
it's really upsetting. Am I supposed to be going this way?
I don't actually remember. You want to be getting back up to your sister.
Right.
You gotta, well, those pegs are there. You gotta hand it in a hammer.
Oh, if only I had one. Gotcha. So yeah, it's a very strange and impressive way of delivering like the biggest plot twist to date of the show.
Yeah.
So that was really cool. And then I turned to my friends and said, why the F did you name me after Berthold? You a-holes!
If they gave you Connie, then they had to balance.
I am the closest thing the series has to a main antagonist at this point. That's a Ball Master.
Yep.
Hello, sir. Is it killable or is it preventable? Okay.
I hate those things.
So yeah, I still don't know why.
Why? Are you not caught up on the show, or do they read the manga?
I'm caught up in the show. They all read the manga.
Gotcha.
So yeah, they knew all that.
Ladders, that's good. If you get up on the ladder, I think you're out of range.
I want to get the treasure chest. So that's interesting.
Yeah. Curious character choice
Yep.
for you, Dale.
Yes. I am not a mass murderer.
Did you name yourself after Twin Peaks Man?
Yes.
Love it. I actually didn't know you could do that.
What is that little thing? Is that a thing?
That's a cup.
Okay.
It's unimportant.
Not worth my time.
Nah. Yeah, basically you just need to keep going up.
Gotcha.
To your sister. Your little sister. As my brothers would say.
So yeah, that's my experience with Attack on Titan. Also, Amir is Titan as well, but not an evil one.
Ooh, everyone is Titans.
Yep, she spent time with the evil people. It seems like, but now it seems like maybe not. Maybe she just accidentally killed one of them while in Titan form, and now they're super angry at her. So now she's being taken back as pretty much a prisoner with Reiner and Berthold to whatever village thing they've got going.
Their court villages.
Their village. And that's the last we've seen of Ymir.
Do we know what, like, evil Titans, where they come from? Do you know what their deal is?
What do you mean by evil Titans?
Well, I guess I feel like most Titans are accounted for now, aren't they?
Yes. It is highly implied, I think confirmed at this point, but I had this theory early on. I'm very happy. Because apparently, like, I come up with theories all the time, and apparently I'm almost always wrong. But this one I was actually right on.
Mm-hmm.
I assume I go this way.
You need to keep... I don't think the searchlights will lead you to where you need to go, and they don't really...
Okay, but they're up, though.
This is true, but you need to be...
Why don't I just leaf over somewhere?
I don't remember where you need to leaf to.
You're right.
Is this... I think you just need to keep, like, running around this circle, essentially, counterclockwise.
Okay.
And you'll get to where you need to go.
Gotcha. But yeah, pretty sure it's now been confirmed in the show that every Titan is actually a person, but only some of them can control the power themselves.
Okay, so they, like, some of them Hulk out in a bad way, and some of them Hulk out...
Well, no, the majority of them are in constant Hulk form. They just used to be people.
Gotcha.
Because Connie finds his village, and there's like a collapsed Titan on his house.
Oh,
that's like
good.
almost dead, but not quite. And
now
it says...
leaf time.
Oh, I see. And it says, welcome home. And Connie's like, okay, that Titan just said welcome home, and it also kind of looks like my mom.
Oh boy,
So,
bad news bears.
Yeah, guys.
I hope it's exactly acted like that.
Pretty much. So yeah, it's basically implied that somehow people can get transformed into Titans. Most of them cannot be transformed back at this point in the story.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't think this is right.
That's incorrect.
I think there's a room indoors where you'll start going up some stairs. So we just need to keep going until we find that room. I'll recognize it when I see it.
Okay, this way now or back that way?
This way. I think this might be the room, actually. No. It's the next one over. Yeah, you just need to keep...
Gotcha.
Leaf. Cool.
Perfect.
Oh, Jesus. You predicting things and almost always being wrong reminded me of the fact that whenever I jokingly predict things, I am almost always right.
Mm-hmm.
Are you familiar with the show Alias?
Yes, written by Jeff Pinkner.
Yeah, starring Jennifer Garner.
Yes. You do know what else Jeff Pinkner has written.
The name is familiar. Is it Venom?
It is Venom.
Yeah! I love Venom.
I'm not scared of you a-holes anymore.
So...
Up here?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the right way. Alias. Spoilers now. I never actually finished it. It was something I was watching with my friend Keegan. And it was a lot of fun. But we would watch it together, and he like grew up with the show, so he knew everything. And he was really excited to see my reactions for things, as you understand.
Yes.
I understand. That is why I'm here right now. So we were watching Alias, and they like recovered this ancient document that's supposed to like explain every like sorry, got flat. Explain all the weirdness that's been going on. And like it'll have the answers, and they're about to turn it over, and I go, it's her face. And they turn it over, and it's Sidney Bristow's face on it. And I was like, whoa! And then later on, they're fighting this mysterious masked agent man, and I'm like, hey, it's her boyfriend, and it was.
Of course.
Both times he was like, what the heck? I'm so angry. This was supposed to be a thing. Sorry, man. I can't control my brilliant mind. Ouch. Oh, no! What?
Very cool. Bear with us as we both continue to talk about things.
Indeed. Yeah, this staircase is the best way. I feel like I've got my bearings a little bit more, so I might be able to shortcut. Not shortcut, but be efficient. Yes. Yeah, those were the two main things. I never actually finished the show, like I said, but there was a couple very iconic moments where, like, the whole plot is that Jennifer Garner is like a secret double agent.
Right.
But most of her civvy friends think she's just Bradley Cooper's in it too.
Oh.
Nope. Yeah, just keep going around the circle. Nope. Through the door. Yeah. They think she works at a bank.
Mm-hmm.
So she's just been through some great trauma, like one of her colleagues.
Don't know why you chose to be like this.
One of her colleagues died in the line of duty or something. I don't really remember. But she's clearly having a bad time, and so her civvy friends are like, "Oh, like, are you okay? What's wrong?" She's like, one of my... Nope, through the door. One of my coworkers got terminated." And it's like this really sad moment. It like zooms in on her face, and then it's her like cut to a 2-shot of her and her friend just goes, "Man, the economy sucks." And then much later on, Bradley Cooper plays a reporter who gets too wrapped up into things because he's chasing the story, man.
Yeah.
But he... What?
Like I just jumped off those stairs.
Yo. I think you said visor. I was like, what?
No, I said visor.
So B. Coops has discovered, like, he's being monitored now. He, like, finds a bug.
Yeah.
And then he and the other civilian friend, the bad people woman, they're hanging out and they get completely wasted, and he goes, "Look, this is a bug, isn't that weird?" And so they start like talking to the bug, and at one point the lady again goes, "Who are you? Bad people." So whenever Keegan and I were dissatisfied with our teachers, we would go, "Bad people." I should finish that someday. It was enjoyable. Okay, I think to prevent yourself from getting bombed, you should change the wind and leaf across this gap.
I like your attitude.
And normally you just get dropped down to a ledge, like, directly below you. You don't have to do that nonsense.
But unfortunately...
Yeah, there we go. Ah, hi, sir!
Excuse me, sir.
He just appeared. Very secure system. Scruffy face. Yeah! I just didn't notice that on this Corona.
It's beer.
Beer.
It's labeled beer, wisely.
It tells me.
Anybody home?
Because I've been so quiet up until now.
Oh, got him.
We're fine. Big brother?
Oni-chan.
Eh? You're okay.
Errol, you could really fit through these bars.
She really could. I was worried. There's a giant bird keeping watch, to be fair.
Of course, the giant bird that's clearly keeping them secure from Link. So I won't open that easily. Whoa! Hey, guys!
There you go. Acting before you think, as usual. Gesture.
Just start beating up me.
We had to draw that monster bird off for you? It was about to come flying in here after you again.
What? Oh, shoot. What you looking at?
I don't know why. That sword. Where did you get that? Are you?
An angel?
How could it be? This whole thing? Never mind about that. For now, we'll just take these girls.
Oh.
I'm sure their fathers back in town will pay a handsome reward for their return.
Oh.
Don't worry about that.
Yay!
It's time for your big reunion. Yay! I'm so sorry to interrupt such a heartwarming reunion.
It's been 3 seconds.
But business music is playing. Isn't there still something that you need to take care of?
Revenge.
Dig yourself 2 graves. Worried about your sister? Don't be. I'll deliver her safely back to your little island. Normally I'd expect a huge reward, but this time,
I was about to say,
my treat.
Don't you dare charge my grandma.
Listen, Earl, your brother still has some things to take care of. Big, important
grown-up
grown-up things. I love Tetra. I'll be back soon. You just wait nice and quiet till he returns, okay?
But only can. Miss Tetra, we have to hurry. The bird will be here any second.
Gonzo! Excellent. You're just in time. Take this one for me. Oh no.
Ah, but she's...
She's fine. Just do as you're told.
Okay, Miss Tetra, ma'am.
Big
Oh,
brother!
This is fine.
Yeah. Link, we'll be back. I swear it.
Okay.
Promise you'll come back for me, Ben Gates.
No, Link, we can figure something out. I'm kidding. Go.
I'm gonna download that movie tonight just to see it. I'm gonna start that going right
do that
now.
right. I actually do kind of want to watch that scene. It's probably on YouTube.
Oh, true.
No,
Oh, no.
not a void.
I have to double keyboard it because my dumbass poured a bunch of mulled wine on my keyboard.
Why'd you do that?
Because I turned around in my
Why
chair.
would you do that?
I turned around in my chair and my chair hit the wine.